Are we live? We live.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna curse, but these.
Drake just ended his career. What's going on, man? What's
So
going
the
on?
last 48 hours have been absolutely insane. Obviously, Drake filed his first lawsuit.
In the matter of the application of Frozen Moments LLC, petitioner for an order pursuant, that's how you say it, to Section 3102 of the Civil Practice Law and Rules to compel pre-action disclosure from UMG Recordings, Inc. and Spotify USA, Inc. respondents.
Against Spotify and UMG, and now he has filed a petition, which is kind of like the starting place of a lawsuit against UMG and iHeartRadio. Basically, Drake is asking a judge if he can do an audit of their partnership because he wants to see if any suspect activity was going on when it came to Not Like Us being played relentlessly on the radio and pretty much everywhere else all summer long.
Nah, it was just a banger, bro.
It's funny because there are literal senior citizens and children alike who know and reference this song.
Freak ass nigga ass 69 God. Freak
We got nigga taste on God. What did she just say, bro? Dude, that's fried.
Who know and reference this song.
ass nigga ass 69 God. Freak ass nigga ass 69 God.
It is being played in every professional sports league, both during the game and as they cut to commercial.
Song just fired, bro.
I don't know if y'all should be playing that Kendrick. Y'all want to get a lawsuit up there.
And don't even get me started on Drake's feud with NBA player DeMar DeRozan, aka the man named and featured in the Not Like Us video. The funniest part is, while he was standing sideline and trying to mean mug for 3 hours, Drake watched DeMar get the dub and drop 27 on his head top. But that didn't stop him from muttering under his breath, "Fuck outta here, pussy." After DeMar was already fully turned around, muttering under his breath, "Fuck outta here, pussy." After DeMar was already fully turned around and out of distance where the sound waves off Drake's pursed lips would not reach his ears. Drake would later say this during a broadcast about DeMar's jersey potentially hanging in the Raptors' rafters.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question.
And DeMar would respond like this.
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down, so tell him good luck.
Either way, in this petition I'm about to talk about, Drake is now suing for the mean words said in Not Like Us. We thought that just this one time he wouldn't be lame, but he expected UMG to save him, and once again he's trying to call out that Payola. Earlier this year, one of the artists that UMG has under contract presented UMG with a new song called Not Like Us. Before it approved the release of the song, UMG knew that the song itself, as well as its accompanying album art and music video, attacked the character of another one of UMG's most prominent artists, Drake, by falsely accusing him of being a sex offender, engaging in pedophilic acts, harboring sex offenders, and committing other criminal sexual acts. Specifically, the song calls Drake a certified pedophile, a predator, and someone whose name should be registered and placed on Neighborhood Watch. I mean, I won't lie to you guys, that album art was pretty crazy. Like, imagine everyone seeing the Google Maps of your crib and always thinking about this. And I'm calling it right now, these two filings are gonna give Not Like Us a massive second wave. Drake was over here strategically planning the release of this lawsuit and petition to try and step on Kendrick's album release, and I just don't think this is going to end very well for him. When someone tries to buck against the machine in general, it normally does not end very well, just ask Kanye. And obviously Drake has a lot of money and access to the best lawyers in the world, but the system has endless resources, both clean and dirty. I will say though, this next part of the filing has to be the most pathetic. Pursuant to its rights under various contracts, UMG has exclusive control over the licensing of Not Like Us, and could have refused to release or distribute the song, or required the offending material to be edited or even removed. Like, dude, are you fucking serious? But UMG chose to do the opposite. UMG designed, financed, and then executed a plan to turn Not Like Us.
Hey, I watched that concert, that video. That mug was fire, bro.
Into a viral mega hit with the intent of using the spectacle of harm to Drake and his business to drive consumer hysteria and of course massive revenues. I'm sorry, but this entire thing just reads like a quest for self-pity. Like it's supposed to be a rap battle, my guy, and now your feelings are hurt.
Wait,
Drake did
like
quest
that?
for self-pity. Like it's supposed to be a rap battle, my guy, and now your feelings are hurt. Drake did mention Kendrick's family after he warned him not to do so, and so then he unleashed.
Rap music is weird now anyway.
It's like there's no way Drake can believe that this song was actually the most popular of the summer for a lot of people. Not Like Us became a movement and an anthem, as many were using the term itself for a lot of big events. And then the LA Dodgers go on to win the World Series. I mean, come on, man. And it's also very ironic to me that Drake wants to take it there when he's been one of the most played artists on the radio for the last 2 decades, and most likely got some strings pulled for himself in the background from time to time, whether he knew it or not. Either way, Drake wanted UMG to hold back this record because it does not mention him in a favorable way. I mean, he made songs about Kendrick being his wife and his best friend being the father of one of his kids, and he released that through Republic Records, who is under UMG. But nah, I guess that's supposed to be different. It's not like those lies could possibly hurt Kendrick in his career, right? And Drake would totally be doing all of this if the public perception was that he won, right? To the victor goes the spoils, buddy. And Drake has to be the sorest loser of all time. And now there's just this stain on his reputation forever, and when that happens, it does kind of change the way that people see a person from that point on. And so Drake alleges that UMG was funneling payments to iHeartRadio for some payola for Not Like Us, noting that they and only they have all the rights to do whatever they want in terms of where and how this song was distributed. UMG and iHeartMedia have a long-standing symbiotic business relationship whereby iHeartMedia pays UMG to license and collect royalties for UMG artist songs over radio airplay and streaming services. The amount of money exchanged between iHeartMedia and UMG is substantial. In the last quarter of 2023, UMG, through its recorded music and music publishing divisions, had an ownership interest in more than 60% of the 100 songs listed on the Billboard Hot 100 radio charts. Without its business deals with UMG, iHeartMedia would lose access to a majority of its top radio hits. And so UMG probably holds quite a bit of power over them. The suit then goes on to talk about how Not Like Us was played tens of millions of times on the radio, and that in total this song has been spun billions of times. Drake is very upset that till this day this song is one of the most played across iHeart's various stations, and I actually just checked and Drake does not have a single song on the Billboard Hot 100, despite releasing 12 singles this year. According to one inside source known to Petitioner, UMG made covert payments to a number of platforms, including radio stations, to play and promote Not Like Us without disclosing those payments to listeners. This practice, known as Payola, is prohibited by the Communications Act of 1934. So he says all of that, but then later admits that he has little to no evidence to suggest that iHeart was accepting payola from UMG. Drake also continues to spread the bot narrative here, and he even cries about UMG allegedly paying influencers to spread this song, like literally every other song released during the TikTok era. Like, I don't know if this is some sort of news flash to Drake, but no matter who had the biggest song in this battle, like it doesn't matter if it was Drake or Kendrick, it was going to be a massive hit. This battle was one of the most anticipated events in hip-hop history that was built up for well over a decade. It's like Drake doesn't understand the magnitude of what he himself was involved in, and that's probably why he lost, because he treated it like a sparring session and Kendrick treated it like a championship fight. And so now Drake wants to have his own personal audit into UMG and iHeart's relationship. Petitioner brings this action for a discrete and specific purpose, to understand whether and how UMG funneled payments to iHeartRadio and its radio stations as part of a pay-to-play scheme. Petitioner has amassed sufficient facts to pursue certain tortious claims against UMG, including but not limited to a claim for defamation, but currently lacks factual support necessary to determine whether he may bring claims of the civil RICO against UMG, and basically anyone else who is involved in this alleged payola scheme. So,
man, Drake needs to stop crying and just take the L. Just take the L. Because if he did it, it wouldn't be no problem. But it's because Kendrick's song was bigger, bro. I promise you. Whatever diss Drake put out, it didn't top Not Like Us. Nothing did. And now he's mad, bro. That's just all that is, bro.
Basically, Drake is asking a judge for permission to peek behind the curtain just to see if these claims hold any merit at all. And then he will decide if he wants to.
Man, why he doing Why he doing like the duck lips almost, bro?
To sue them or not. To me, this entire situation has kind of just become a massive joke. I think the only worst thing he could have done here was directly sue Kendrick for calling him a PDF. But I guess if he does that, then Kendrick's wife should consider countersuing him for speaking crazy about her. But then we're just going around in like this circle jerk of lawsuits and I don't know, I just feel like that's never really been what hip-hop is about. But yeah, either way, people are now ripping Drake apart for these decisions that he's made. They're saying that he's soft, they're saying that he's basically a sore loser. Either
Definitely
way, I
a
want
sore
to know what
loser.
you guys think about the lawsuit. What do you think about this petition? I do want to thank you guys, though.
Yeah, I think Drake is being soft, bro. He's not taking his L like he should as a man, bro. You lost. It's okay. It's okay, man. Just keep making music and just keep doing your thing. Kendrick won. He just won, bro. It's that's just what it is. But I'll catch y'all next time, man, for sure.
My nigga.